Good evening, everybody. How we all doing? Now you're probably wondering, why am I speaking in a strange American accent? Okay, very simple. Simply put, the gorgeous geeks, Katrina and Christina, we were discussing on Twitter the other day that that how they, when they were younger, they used to talk in British accents, and I said to them, I said, how about you girls do a video with a British accent and let's see how it comes out on video. But then they said, if we do that, you have got to speak an American accent. I thought, oh my god, what have I put myself in for? So I thought, you know what? Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's just do it. How am I doing so far? I don't think I'm doing that well, am I? No. I'm sort of ranging between American English. I don't know. It's obviously going off in a tangent somewhere, but you know what? I'm going to stop there because seriously, I don't think I can do it that well. No, I suppose given enough time, I probably would have done it properly. But hey, I tried. You can't say I didn't try. So Katrina, Christina, thank you very much. I loved it. I thought it was really funny. There's a couple of reasons. Actually, no, there's only one reason I'm doing this video. The main reason I wanted to do this video was because I've been thinking a bit more about the new Superman movie, particularly on the music side. I was on my way coming back from London. By the way, I had a lovely time in London. For those of you who have been asking why I was going to London, it's because my brother and his wife have had a new baby girl, and they were basically sort of presenting her to friends and family. So I went down to go meet her for the first time, and she's absolutely beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's called Amina, and yeah, she's very beautiful. Gorgeous big eyes and big cheeks as a baby would have, but yeah, she's beautiful. Anyway, so as I was coming back from London, I was listening a lot to Hans Zimmer, who's a musical composer. He's done music for movies like Inception, and The Dark Knight, and Batman Begins, and Pirates of the Caribbean. So I sort of created a playlist to have all of his songs being played whilst listening to it. And because I have been listening to a lot of soundtracks lately, especially in the past sort of year or two. And Superman, Star Wars, Batman, Spider-Man, I've listened to all of them, and I thought to myself, I know that Hans Zimmer does work closely with Christopher Nolan when it comes to music for Chris's movies, especially with Inception, The Dark Knight, and Batman Begins, and most recently being Inception. If you've heard the Inception soundtrack, oh my god, it really is just awesome. It really is awesome. So it got me wondering, would Nolan use Hans again for the Superman movie? And I just thought to myself, I think that would be awesome. I can just see Hans Zimmer making his mark on the Superman music, on the theme. He might redo it to his own liking. He might rejig what John Williams did and present it to Chris, and Chris might say, yeah, that will work. Or he might revamp, or sort of still go on from what John Williams did and make it not spectacular, but make it as awesome as possible. But personally, I would prefer that he actually did his own take on the music, because he really is a genius. He is a musical genius. As I say, you've got to listen to the Inception soundtrack if you haven't heard it, and the Batman Begins and The Dark Knight as well. They really are just awesome pieces of music. I mean, Pirates of the Caribbean as well, obviously. This guy's brilliant. I mean, yeah, we've got Alan Silvestri, you've got Jerry Goldsmith, you've got John Williams, you've got Danny Elfman as well in there. These are some of the biggest names of musical movie composers. I know that there was a few Smallville fans who were rallying to have Louis Febvre, who does the music for Smallville. And all well and good, the guy does an amazing job. He has been doing the music for Smallville since season 1. But I'm sorry, no. Hans Zimmer, for me personally, hands down, no pun by the way, will be I think he should definitely do the music for the new Superman movie, and I can definitely see Chris Nolan, asking for him to do the music, because he would make it absolutely spectacular. And if the movie is just as awesome as the music, or vice versa, yeah, I think we're definitely in for something spectacular come December 2012. So, yeah, Hans Zimmer, musical composer for the new Superman movie, definitely. That's all I'm going to say, definitely. So, yeah, let's make it happen. It's all well and good having a musical composer do music for a TV show, which is why I'm betting against Louis wanting to, the Smallville fans wanting Louis to do it for the new movie. It's one thing doing it for a TV show, because they do sometimes reuse what music they've had in previous episodes into other episodes. Yeah, you can recreate the music as well and make new music for new episodes, but there are if you've watched certain episodes, you will notice that the music does sound exactly the same. Whereas in a movie, yeah, there are occasions where they reuse sections as well of a music, but it's always, each scene has its own music, and like when I listen to the Inception album, for example, I picture the scene that music is played from. The same thing with the Superman music as well, the Star Wars, Batman, Spider-Man. When I listen to them, I visualize where in the movie that music is being played in, and it's just awesome. And as I say, no one, for me in this present day, there's no one better than Hans Zimmer right now, and I think he would do absolutely fantastic for a new Superman movie. So yeah, let's have it happen, and can't wait. So thank you for watching. Again, thanks to Christina and Katrina for their awesome British accents. That's it from me, and I'm gonna go, and I'm just probably gonna, I don't know, chillax and just relax, and yeah, enough. See you later. Bye.